What is up, everybody? It's Reefly here, and welcome to the PressStart podcast. It is the fifth or sixth PressStart podcast. I don't remember. It's been 2 weeks since the last one. 1 week I was busy playing GTA 5 and Wind Waker HD, and last week I just did not get a chance to do anything really. But I'm back. Today is the 4th of October, 2013. Yeah, so I was thinking, could I go back and talk about some of the stuff from a few weeks ago? I could, but there's a lot to talk about. But I just decided to really stick with this week and a little bit from last week. So yeah, I'm gonna start off with the big news from last week, or I guess the big news throughout last week was Valve, and they're releasing like information on stuff. Like the first announcement was the Steam OS, which you can put on a device, and it's basically a new OS like Windows 8 and all that. You can put it on your computer and everything, and it just helps with playing games. I honestly did not read much up on that because I don't really see myself getting that OS. Like I'm fine with my Windows 7 and stuff like that. It's not really anything I planned on getting. And then Wednesday they announced the Steam Machine, which is like all of our announcements were like not really full announcements. We're like, oh yeah, we're making this. Oh yeah, we got this. Oh yeah, we got this. And it didn't really give too much information. Steam Machine, it's not really a console, it's more like it is a console, but it's not a console, if you know what I mean. There's prototypes being built, but it's mainly I may be wrong on this, so let me know, but it's mainly just a computer that has the Steam OS on it. So, I mean, I read some comments below, and all the PC guys were like, oh, Valve's changing the game, they're changing the game, and I'm like, what? This doesn't even do anything, really. Like, it's not that big, in my opinion. I mean, it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. To be honest, I was a little bit disappointed. It just, like, it wasn't. Maybe I just need more information. I think that's the problem. I don't have enough information on what it does or what it's supposed to be like. And then the last bit of information was the Steam controller, which I don't even know. Like, it looks really different. I will, like people are like, oh, it's so different, I can't stand it. Like, I can accept change, but I have to touch it first and, you know, feel it. But it doesn't feel right. Like, cause instead of, you know, instead of, what do they call them? I just blanked out. Instead of analog sticks, it's got indented like touch pads for the two thumbsticks instead. So it's supposed to be more precise, and it should make it easier for people who want to play, you know, console strategy games easier with that controller, and like it's a more precise way for first-person shooters. It looks okay, but like I said, I need to, you know, play with it myself. I mean, I'd rather have both the PlayStation PS4 and the Xbox One controllers instead. No doubt. Yeah, so I just wanted to quickly wrap up from last week's stuff. I'll probably, when more information comes out, I'll go more into detail, but for now, just a little bit of what I thought. And I guess this is more of this week. I believe this was Wednesday or Thursday. But Half-Life 3 was sort of leaked. Sort of. Let's see if I can't find the story for that. So it was leaked that it was in development by... Alright, here. Yeah, the trademark was placed... Yeah, they filed a trademark for Half-Life 3. And there was one other thing. There's like two Half-Life 3 things going on last week. Whereas the trademark was filed by Valve. And also the development team for Half-Life 3 was released, or... Yeah. It wasn't released. It was I keep losing the word. What is it? It's was leaked. The development team for Half-Life 3 was leaked, and they also filed a trademark, both in the same week. So a week after they announced the Steam box or Steam machine, the Steam OS, and the Steam controller, Half-Life 3 basically gets leaked that it's in development. And I think we all knew it was in development, but now we're pretty much 100% sure. I think Valve might have, lost some information, if you know what I mean. Or accidentally sent the wrong email, if you know what I mean. So yeah, Half-Life 3, it's a huge game. I really just want to see gameplay at this point, because it's gotten to the point where everybody's hyped it so much. It's not going to live to expectations. It's not. I mean, it's not. I don't care what you have to say. It's not going to live to expectations. It's the same thing with Diablo 3. I mean, people waited 10 years for that game. They were so hyped, and then everybody was disappointed. I mean, I would put the chances of it meeting its expectations or the hype at like 2%. It's just not. I mean, I'm not saying it's not going to be a great game, but people are going to say it's going to be the greatest game of all time. It's not. And if it is, which it's all an opinion. It's all people's opinions. If it is the greatest game of all time, I'll eat my words, but I highly, highly doubt it. Alright, so that is all the Valve stuff out of the way. Sorry I keep clearing my throat. I got, my throat is killing me right now. So, after that, the other big kind of news of the week, and I guess the last few weeks, is GTA 5. Now, I took basically a week off the podcast to play that game, and just a little bit of my impressions of the game. It's a great game for sure. The open world's awesome. There's tons to do. I mean, I just love just driving around. Like, the driving's so much better. The gunplay is so much better. I do like the character switching. It definitely changes things up. I'm going to do a review on it eventually, once I beat it. But yeah, it's a great game, definitely. Probably the second best game I've played this year. I guess right now, second best. It may go up to first, or it may not. But the story, I haven't really gotten too much into. Like, I like bits and pieces of it, but I'm a bit disappointed. But that's just the game overall. And then, this week on October 1st, Tuesday, GTA Line was announced or launched, not announced, launched. And, it did not go so... God, I need to clear my throat. My throat is just crap as can be. Yeah, so GTA Line online. Why I keep seeing GTA Line online. It did not kind of work like it was supposed to, and they were saying that beforehand. That expect it to be a lot pretty crappy. So a lot of people were upset that they couldn't even get in. They're losing characters. Blah 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 blah. I tried to get in early in the morning. I think it was like 9 o'clock that day. And I made 2 characters. Both disappeared. I was kind of annoyed because my first character I tried, really hard on making them. My second character, I'm like, okay, whatever. I just want to play the game, so I made a crappy character, and that went away. And then I made a third character, and I just did not even care. I named him D-Bag Dan, and he got in. So I was actually able to play. Yeah, it took like it probably took about 30 minutes. Yeah, about 30 minutes for me to actually start playing. I got stuck at the beginning, just loading the game for 30 minutes. And when I did start playing, it was pretty glitchy. From what I played, also it was pretty bare. Not a lot of people were on because it was just so off. And I think later that day I played some more when I got home from school. And all I did was kind of rob convenience stores and get shot by people. And I did a few missions. My first impressions, so far it's been okay. Like, I'm kind of waiting to do like big heist and all that, but I haven't gotten to that point. And whenever I do meet with other players, they just freaking kill me. And whenever I try to do a deathmatch or a race, like, nobody comes in. Like, it's just a complete disaster at the moment. So, yeah, a lot of people have been upset. They've been very angry at Rockstar, but they did say it wasn't going to go well. I think people just need to, chill out, give it, the rest of this week, and it will slowly get better. I'll definitely be playing more, but we'll see how well that goes. But yeah, I mean, I may be wrong in this, but because I haven't really kept up too much on GTA Online, just because I've already played it. But I think they actually canceled the service. I think this was on Thursday. To do stuff to it. There's a patch out today. I haven't downloaded it yet. That's supposed to fix a lot of problems. So we'll see about that. But yeah. Yeah, so GTA Online, not the greatest launch, but hopefully it'll get better. Alright, next up, we have The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds, pretty much the sequel to A Link to the Past. It's coming out for 3DS next month, November 22nd, I believe. I think so, yeah. So, Nintendo Direct happened, I believe, on Tuesday also. And on their Nintendo Direct, Yeah, on the Nintendo Direct presentation, it was announced that you can do any dungeon you want in any order, which is really the first time in the series since really the first Zelda game. But even the first Zelda game, like you couldn't really do all of them out of order, but you could do like half of them you could do out of order and all of that. So that's pretty cool. Definitely gives the player a freedom to do whatever they want, which is it's cool. I'm really excited for that game, even though I can't play it, but I'm excited. So maybe I'll watch a Let's Play of it or something. And also, I guess in relation to that, the guy who's working on the HD Zelda game that's in development right now said, I can't find the specific words, but basically he said, like, it wasn't directly, but it basically said that A Link Between Worlds is gonna have, it's gonna influence the HD one, because it just is. He's working on both of them. So I pretty much tells you that the HD Zelda game is gonna have most likely it's gonna have an open world, go wherever you want kind of dungeon stuff, which is gonna be cool. I'm excited to see that. We're probably not gonna see the game for a while, but I am excited to see that. So hopefully they show off more of that. Yeah, A Link Between Worlds, that's probably gonna be a really great game. I really doubt it's gonna disappoint. Next up, we have Destiny, the Bungie game, which is coming out in 2014. It was announced earlier this week that if you pre-order Bungie, you get into the beta, which is, I believe, happening in the spring or late winter. So, if you pre-order it, you get a beta code, and you can play the game. And today, I pre-ordered the game, so I have a beta code for Destiny. So I'm excited to see that. I got it for the PS4. So yeah, so if you want to play the beta, I guess just pre-order the game and you are in. Okay, so next up we have the Mighty Number 9. Its Kickstarter campaign is over. I don't know how to state that. Like, it's over. It finished up earlier this week. It made, let's see if I can actually find a direct amount. It made over 4 million in its quick Kickstarter campaign, which is pretty good. People want a Mega Man type game. I think it's easy to tell now. So basically, since it made 4 million plus, it's on every console, handheld, this gen, next gen. It's on every console. So you can get it pretty much on any system. Just pick your system. Which is cool. I was really hoping it would get at least to the next gen, because I don't want to go back to my current gen in 2 years and buy that game. I guess then I would probably be forced to play it on my PC, because it's not coming out until 2015, and by then, you know, next gen's gonna be your main console. But now it's on next gen, so I'm excited. I'm looking forward to playing that. I think a lot of people are. So, yeah, cool. Alright, right after that, we got some sad news. Which is not really too much video game, but it is related to video game. Tom Clancy passed away at the age of 66. If anybody's familiar, you know, any games, like you're familiar with Tom Clancy, really video game type, you got Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon, you got Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas, Rainbow Six, blah blah blah. And I'm pretty sure there's more. he's an author and everything too. No, but recently I've become a fan of the Splinter Cell series, so yeah, it's sad. He's not going to be there to, you know, kind of influence the games, even though lately he has not really had much influence. It's just sad, you know. He's a legendary author, so he will be missed. Rest in peace. So after that, we have Deus Ex. The next gen Deus Ex was pretty much just like announced. They're like, yeah, we're gonna make a next gen Deus Ex. Just to let you know, blah blah blah. They didn't say when it's gonna come out. They didn't show anything else. So I mean, I have Deus Ex on my PC, but I have not played much of it. I've played like 20 minutes of it, and the game crashes for me all the time. The game looks cool. I just don't know if I can get into it. Yeah, so I mean, it's cool. I'm interested to see what it's gonna be like. I know a lot of people are really excited for it, so it's just good to know, I guess. And then we have The Last Guardian, which has been on a hiatus, I guess you could say. It's supposed to come out for a PS3 like 3 years ago. It's been in development for like 8 years. Yeah. But recently, Shuhei Yoshida said that The Last Guardian is still in development and is being re-engineered. He did not say why it's being re-engineered. He said there's a smaller team that's, you know, working on the game right now. So I think it basically means it's being reworked for the PlayStation 4, which I'm super excited for. This game's been on my radar for a while. I've been looking forward to it for a while. So hopefully this means that it's maybe a lot farther in development than we think, and it may come out sometime the next few years. I think most people by now just want it to come out. But yeah, let's hope that it is, what he means by that is, it is coming out for PlayStation 4. But I'm excited. I know a lot more people are excited. I am worried though that the game's not going to be great, just because it's been in development for so long. So much stuff has happened to it. So yeah, hopefully it turns out great, because Ico and Shadow of the Colossus are amazing games. So I'm hoping this can, you know, live up to those. And that is basically all I have for this week. I kind of picked and choose for this week, just because I just wanted to make sure I recorded something. Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything else too big. Battlefield 4 beta is out right now. I think I'm downloading that right now for my 360, so I'll see how that is. But yeah, next week I think will be a little bit more. I'll get more into everything. I just want to make sure I get something done this week. I just need to get back in the rhythm. So yeah, this was about it's about half an hour, I believe. If I did like the whole time I missed, it would probably be an hour plus. But next week, let's see, it's the second week in October. I don't expect it to be that big of a week. I think that probably later in the month it's gonna be a lot of next gen talk. We are a little bit more than a month away from next gen being launched. It's exciting times indeed. It's also very weird. Like right now, I got GTA 5 I'm playing. I got Wind Waker HD, 2 great games. But it's just weird because it's the next gen's just right around the corner, and my time with the current gen's pretty close to being over. Yeah. But what can you do? I mean, it's next gen. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be cool. I am excited. Alright, I'll wrap up there. I'm sick of talking. So, this has been the PressStart podcast. I believe this is the 6th one. And I will see you guys next week, where hopefully I quit clearing my throat and my throat feels better. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next week.